What's going on, guys? Brian with Buffalo Beer Reviews. We're hanging out at the Lockport skate park in the background. I thought I'd do another little video, maybe a visit to another local brewery. Today I think we're going to do the New York Beer Project. I kind of made a little bit of, I made some plans before I left the house. So I got my growler here. I got another growler. I figured visit the brewery, get my growlers filled up, maybe bring one over to the in-laws for dinner tonight. Show you their building, maybe kind of show you what they have on tap and things like that. I will tell you though, you're not going to find a nicer looking building brewery in Lockport, or I mean surrounding areas for that matter. It's a really nice building. So once the kids are done here at the skate park, I'll pick back up and I'll show you their digs. All right, we're here. The New York Beer Project. It is a huge building, very cool, very nicely styled. Looks like they have their patio door open with the umbrellas. They've got a cool little fountain in the back over there. And on the other side, around the front, on the other side of the building this way, they have outdoor patios and stuff like that along the creek, which is really cool. We're gonna go in and get some lunch and get our growlers filled. This is the outside other part of the building, outdoor patio area. So there's Transit Road, and there's part of Tonawanda Creek right down there, you know, down and around. And we've got this cool tiki bar. We've got tents. There's I don't know if you can see it, but there's a cornhole right there. It looks like there's a big fire pit, an elevated fire pit right there, which is really cool. And yeah, they've done a kick-ass job with this place. Very cool. Luka Duke's playing with the hula hoop. So we made it just in time for brunch. Pretty cool. They've got a nice little menu. I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'll show you all around the brew room. So we're sitting right out in front of where all the plants are. Pretty cool. Coming over to the bar, and they've got all of their beers on tap right there. I have the German Destination right up here. That's the German Destination, and it's really a nice beer. It's got some tart cherries brewed in with it, and it's got this really like mild and mellow almondy sort of follow through aftertaste. It's really cool. And the rest of the place, there's the front room. There's more rooms. It's just a really nice place. The bills are going to be on in a little bit. That's about it. Check this place out. There's more views of all the vats. Pretty cool. Just right out in the open. There's some oak barrel stuff that they're doing. Very cool. All right, guys, listen. I'm home from the New York Beer Project. I ended up getting their pumpkin pie porter, which sounded really cool. It was a very new beer for them on tap. It sounded really good. I had only a little bit of a sample there, so I couldn't really get the full experience of the aroma and the flavor from just that small little pour, but from what I did have, I dug it, so I got a growler of it and I brought it home. It is a 6.4% alcohol by volume, 20 IBU pumpkin pie porter, an English porter from the New York Beer Project. What I thought was cool about it, from the details, it was the third installment of our mashup series with Perry's Ice Cream. Pumpkin pie porter is a dessert in a glass. Spicy from nutmeg, cinnamon, and clove, and subtly sweet with graham cracker and vanilla undertones and flavors of pie baking in the oven. Enjoy this autumn porter. Cheers. $1 from each pint is donated to Women and Children's Hospital, which is even more of a reason to give it a shot, I think. You know what I mean? So, got the growler, the 32 ouncer. I thought it was very reasonably priced for a growler fill. I really do. So, let's see what this looks like. Now, mind you, they didn't pour it all too long ago, honestly. So, it was a short drive. It was a short life in the growler to video. I'm actually going to get a little bit more in there. I wasn't sure how it was going to treat me being poured from the growler into the glass. You know what I mean? So, your classic porter profile. This almost looks a little bit muddled in appearance. It's got that cool little haziness. You can see it down at the bottom of the glass. Totally brown, totally dark. It's got that really nice off-white kind of like a light tan head on it. Very nicely packed bubbles. Yeah. It's got a cool mix of classic porter aroma with this, that very dense pumpkin pie aroma. Ever so slight cloves, and you could get a very light whiff of like graham cracker in there as well, but definitely cloves. Not so much on the cinnamon and nutmeg. Definitely cloves. But let's see how this tastes. Totally different, I think, out of a 1.5 ounce little taster to a full-bodied presence in a glass. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what this tastes like, guys. So this is the New York Beer Project Pumpkin Pie Porter. I think the bees smell because the bees are all over me. Yeah. Well, one, you can tell this is a traditional porter base that they're working with, which I am a huge fan of. But I think that's why I'm a big fan of the porter base, because you can do things like this pumpkin pie porter. So the porter is good, gives you a nice little scaffolding for that. I'm not a huge pumpkin beer fan, but this is not bad. It's not terrible. I understand where they're going with this beer and the time of the year. It's tasty. It's not done poorly at all. It's really good. Yeah, so you get this cool little, you get more of the cloves, you get a little bit more of the cinnamon, I think, on the flavor than you do on the aroma. Cinnamon and the nutmeg and the clove, you can it's not hard to pick out either one of those three spices along tasting it. Do you know what I mean? You could see the head kind of disappeared. Not terrible. Not bad at all. I don't think this is a heavily bodied beer. I'd give it a couple clicks towards the lighter side of the bodiedness. I do get some lingering flavors. I don't necessarily know if you would call it an aftertaste. I think it's just the flavor of the beer kind of sticks around in your mouth for a little while. And it's not an unpleasant aftertaste. It's actually very nice. It's thin. It's got like a nutmeggy, slight pumpkin aftertaste. But what you do, you just get that. It's like a cool little sipping porter that has a little bit of spices and a little bit of pumpkin. It's not heavy on the pumpkin, in case people were worried about that. Very cool. Yeah, so for the beer, this isn't going to be a hard beer to finish. I don't think the growler is going to be a hard growler to finish either. So that's it for me, guys. I hope you guys liked the little trip to Lockport, the little trip to the New York Beer Project. Hoped you like maybe taking a peek inside the doors, and if that piqued your interest into going to visit them, even better. I dig what they do, you know, at the place. I dig the whole venue in general. Very cool. If you guys want to take the short trip, it's just up to the end of the 990. Make a left onto Millersport, all the way down Millersport to Transit. Make another left, and it's very, very close up from the end of Millersport Highway on the right. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. I really did dig it. It got me out of the house with the boys, and we had a great time. So click the thumbs up, click the subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know if you'd like to see anything else in the future, and I'll try to get on that for you guys. And until next time, dudes, cheers.